Chervo, Olivia Colman is the Queen, literally. She famously played Queen Elizabeth in the third and fourth series of The Crown and won an Oscar for her role as Queen Anne in The Favourite. And now her new film, Wicked Little Letters, follows two neighbours caught up in a poison pen scandal. I caught up with Olivia in Sydney.
And I think it's just jealousy.
The mystery of the obscene little Hampton letters is causing widespread distress across the nation.
Olivia, if I asked your neighbours what they thought of you, what would they say?
Well, hopefully they'd like me. I certainly haven't sent them any anonymous letters.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Edith Swan takes it up the and she loves it more than Christmas Day.
Only words matter.
Olivia Colman plays prim, proper Edith Swan. Her neighbour Rose, not so much.
Oh, God.
I love this film because it's deliciously sweary. And I know you love a swear word.
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yes, I do love a swear. Also, it's a great litmus, isn't it? If you do a swear and someone... Yeah, OK, well, there's a shorthand. We're never going to get on.
But there's a scale, I think, of swearing. Maybe if you give them something on the sort of lower end of the scale,
Yeah,
it's OK.
Right. But if you drop the C-bomb, instantly no.
Boom.
Yeah, if you can hear the sphincters tightening, you know you're not going to get on. In prison, Rose may find some kindred spirits. In prison? No, not the murderers or the rapists. I'm thinking more the drunks and the queers, maybe.
It's a true story, which makes it so wonderful because it kind of catches you by surprise. Set in the 20s, it's unexpected.
You do assume that, in the 1920s, everyone was so pious and well-behaved and swearing, wasn't a thing. Turns out that's not true. 85% of the swears in the letters on the film are from the real letters. It's been researched. What's galling is that this happened 100 years ago and we've learnt nothing. We're still doing it. We're still being anonymously cruel to people, unnecessarily so.
It's certainly not the Queen's English for an actor famous for playing Queen Elizabeth.
This country was still great when I came to the throne. All that's happened on my watch is the place has fallen apart.
And Anne.
Against Mrs. Morley, we are at war.
We won!
Oh, it is not over. We must continue.
Oh, I did not know that.
A role that would win her an Oscar.
I did spend quite a lot of my time imagining this. Oh, please wrap up. Right, OK. And
You garnered so much admiration for your Oscars acceptance speech, being so honest, being so authentic. How do you maintain that in a, I guess, Hollywood world or an acting world that isn't always that way? You can sort of see it from your friend Emma Stone as well when she gave her acceptance speech.
Well, I think I take myself out of, I don't enjoy a certain side of it. I love my job. Some people would love it, the attention and the being followed wherever you go, or doing social media. And lots of people I know don't, and I'm one of those.
That job brings her here to Australia, filming in Adelaide.
I felt really quite free walking around, which has been a breath of fresh air, because I have become quite a hermit.
At home maybe, but not on stage. Olivia started in the theatre, but won't return until her kids grow up.
My youngest, I think, is too young for me to be doing theatre because I miss all bedtimes, which I hate.
They're a bit old for this now, but I bet you read a very good bedtime story. My kids are 2 and 4.
Oh, no, my youngest is 8 and very much still has a bedtime story.
Do you know, when I had my babies, you voiced a documentary about kids around the world.
There are days in every child's life that change who they are forever.
Oh, my God,
And I feel like your voice was the soundtrack to those first few months of having kids. It was so lovely, and it's so lovely to meet you.
Oh, lovely to meet you. That's very sweet. Thanks.
I just loved her. I mean, frankly, I wanted to get a bottle of wine, take her out for lunch and just swear a lot, but we couldn't air any of that. So instead we sat down for that chat. Wicked Little Letters is out on March 21st. I mean, language warning. There's a lot of swearing in it, in case you didn't guess, but it's so much fun. And also a shout out to the Cleland Wildlife Park in Adelaide. She went there to hug a koala, Florence, and said it was the most amazing experience of her life. So I just adore her.
Yeah, she's very special, isn't she? Thank you. That was great. Thank you, Eddie.